Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you 6 creative different patterns that are perfect for warm-ups, fabrics, or just to get those creative juices flowing. I'm starting off by mixing my colors onto my palette. A full list of all the colors and materials I use can be found in the description box below. When mixing your paints, remember to mix enough for your patterns. It's always better to mix a little extra, especially if you're mixing your own colors, because it can be a bit tricky to recreate the exact color halfway through your painting. You can use any colors that you like. For my piece, I decided to go with some beautiful ocean blues, a warm sunshine yellow, and a grassy green. I've also gone ahead and split my page into 6 equal sections and taped them down using some washi tape, just like you can see over here. For my first pattern, I'm creating these scalloped curves that almost look like continuous letter M's. I'm creating a thick downstroke and leaving my upstrokes thin to create each curve. I'm going to go in with each of my colors from my palette and create the same design until I reach the bottom of the square. I haven't used a ruler for my design since I'm going for a more whimsical look, but you can always lightly sketch your design out with a pencil. For my second pattern, I'm creating these diamond shapes. I'm starting off by going in with that beautiful green and scattering some of these diamonds all over the square area. I'm making sure to vary the size and thickness of my diamonds to add a little more interest to my pattern. I'm also making sure to draw half the diamond near the borders of the tape, just so it gives the illusion that my pattern continues off the page. This will also add some dimension and depth to your pattern. I'm alternating between the colors in my palette and laying down more of these simple diamond shapes. I'm bordering some of the larger diamonds outside the ones I've already placed, and also placing some smaller diamonds within the larger ones. I'm not creating this with any sort of plan, I'm just trying to keep it loose and have fun with it. You'll see me layer some of the colors that I've placed down. This creates a beautiful contrast against some of the lighter colors such as the yellow. Once you've placed all your colors down, you can go back in and fill any empty spaces up to really bring the whole pattern together. This next pattern is a very simple but elegant pattern to create. I'm going in with some paint, and while using the tip of my brush, I'm lightly pressing down and lifting up to create a variation of thick and thin strokes going down the page. In some areas, you'll also see me leaving small gaps to create a light brush stroke effect while making sure to keep each line looking slightly different. I do so by adjusting the pressure I'm applying to each area and lifting my brush for those thin strokes. You can always drop in some more paint to the thicker areas to create more contrast between the colors. For my fourth pattern, I'm starting off by creating these perfectly imperfect circles and varying each in size and shape and alternating between the colors in my palette. Once again, I'm making sure to paint some of the circles near the edge of the tape to create the illusion of a continuous pattern. Once I've created my circles, I'm going in with some paint and creating these simple circles or blobs to fill in the space. You can add as many or as few circles and blobs as you'd like. I decided to create a few more circles in certain areas. Sometimes taking a step back from your painting will help you see those blank spaces. My next pattern is a simple one to create, but has this fun, whimsical look to it. I'm going in with some paint on my brush and using just the tip of my brush to create these curls that sort of resemble a spring. I'm not worrying too much about keeping the curls the same size or width. In fact, having those slightly thicker strokes creates a very loose, organic look, which I absolutely love. Again, in some areas you'll see me dropping in some paint to create some more contrast and interest to the painting. If you feel that you added a little too much paint, like I did in certain areas, you can take a clean, damp brush and just lift some of the color off. For my final pattern, I'm grabbing some paint on my brush and using the belly of my brush, I'm pushing the color into the paper to create these thick, bold, almost rectangular, natural looking brush strokes. I'm going in a downward line, alternating the colors and varying the shape and length of each brush stroke. I'm not worrying about making each stroke a perfect rectangle because I'm going for that organic, natural look. And there you have it. 6 unique, easy to paint patterns that you can frame in your home or even turn into wrapping paper. If you'd like to see how I turn these patterns into various products, be sure to check out the link to my shop in the description box below. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, be sure to leave me a comment and give this video a thumbs up. I'll be posting a new video every week, so consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. Take care, and I'll see you next week with a new art video.